and the Denver Broncos.
Next on Madden Football.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that feel like they have all the pieces. Just came up short last year. They were so excited to get 2024 going and try to make another run to get into the postseason.
Yeah, both absolutely fall into that category. And just last year, going into the season, Mike, not only did they have playoff expectations, but in a lot of ways, they had Super Bowl aspirations. They believe that if the things fall their way, they catch a break, they continue to stay healthy, the roster they have. Is a playoff roster, if not a Super Bowl roster.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the former first-round pick, Breece Hall. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
On play action, Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Off the play fake, Rodgers. He's going to look deep for Adams. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Play action now with Rodgers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's deep for the back of the end zone. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. They're looking both at the feet to see if 2 were down, but also
after review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just 1 challenge for the remainder of the game. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game. That's the danger they try to... block it, instead get the roughing call, and it results in a 1st down. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one caught Devon Vele through the middle of the field. And he will score. Devon Vele, touchdown Broncos.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Jets offense going to take over now for the second time. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down. Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground, and fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making. And I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
Again, it's Rodgers. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That is caught. And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Following the touchdown, the Jets have Rodgers ready to go for 2. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Broncos offense ready for their second possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
19, try. Come on. Set. Buffalo 18.
Here's Nix to throw. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. And what does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drops.
To the goal line and in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos will take a 14-6 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
That one caught by Adams.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
It's first down, and it's Hall. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Alex Singleton there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll go again with Hall. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now he takes off, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, 14-6. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Rodgers. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and
he is in. Touchdown, New York.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him, and we are tied. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Broncos offense, and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On second down, it's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
On first down, it is Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. Throwing is Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Nix. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Set to go now on 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Another run here with Hall. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He keeps it himself. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a 1st down.
Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
The offense is able to land a big blow there, and I think what happened defensively, Mike, is just everyone was not on the same page. And when you do that at this level, the good offenses, they're going to make you pay for it. They've got to clean up those mistakes, make the offense have to earn everything they get.
They'll run. It's Hall. A second effort, and he is in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. A first down throw for Nix. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll look to set up the screen here. Good looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing. Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he will get into the end zone. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Denver. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos go up by 7, 28-21. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They put Adams in motion. And a nice defensive play. They're good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. The master of play action, Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a first down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. And I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Jets offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
He's going to keep it himself. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and 1, here's Rodgers. Taking a shot downfield for Adams.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's going to have the Jets' 1st down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5. On play action, Rodgers. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And he'll take it on in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The home team's offense going to take over just before the half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. One final throw before the break. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a handoff to Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Rattler. Take go.
They'll throw. It's Nix. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Back to throw is Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Here's Nix to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. That one is good. And the Broncos will extend their 3rd quarter lead. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. And this will be incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Play fake. It's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, When it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Come on. Set. Warrior 70. Set go.
Second down. Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And he's into the end zone. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Rodgers on first down. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First down for Aaron. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Off the play fake, Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult. Defensively, it'll set up a fourth down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one. Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
On 4th down, the Broncos send out Riley Dixon to punt. Xavier Gibson deep to return. The Jets offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Play action now with Rodgers. Again, working deep downfield. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Set, go.
On the give, it's Williams. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Ready.
To throw is Nix. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking them down and took them down for a loss. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Jets offense ready to get back to work. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. A give. Here's Hall. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to lead to 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
It's the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens.
And it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gunn with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
Hey, middle. Report. What are you? Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And the Broncos get there and take him down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Henry up the middle. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Inside handoff, Henry. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Hey, report. Middle. You. Sit up.
Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
13. We changed it. No, we changed it. 180. Sit up.
Here's Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 45 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Jackson now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10.
Hey, Alpha, tonight. Right shot. Sit up.
running from the gun with Henry. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Go. 180. Yeah. Hey, middle. Report.
Here's Jackson to throw. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Middle.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
2 incompletions haven't moved them any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down.
13. We change it. Go. No, we changed it. 180.
And Jackson throwing once more. This is caught. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So now here are the Broncos for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their rookie QB, the young man out of Oregon.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
Throwing Nix. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. The first carry now. This is Williams. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. This one complete, it's Devon Vele. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got it.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
To throw is Nix. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Cortland Sutton, 41 yards. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
55 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. From the gun, Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep, and he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
Go. Yo. Hey, come on. Hey, middle. Report. Ready. Ready, shot. Shut up.
Jackson. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Go right here.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Nix to the air. And his throw here is incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Screenplay set up for Williams. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. To throw, here's Nix. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Nix to throw again. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now it's Nix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble. They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Report. Ready, shot. Middle. Touch.
Throwing is Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First down, here's Mitchell. Muscles him off. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
What a shot! 13.
Now it's Jackson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Returned it.
Mitchell will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So, well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Well, the Broncos offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Here's Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. They run. It's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Dancing to his left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Looking to throw. Nix. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back to throw. Nix. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are back within a score. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Javonte Williams who capped it all off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
We changed it. No, we changed it.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. To throw is Jackson. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Good coverage on that play by Alex Singleton.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Hey, hey. Hey. Right shot. Go.
Fourth down. Here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And Walker has it. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
Yo. Hey, middle. Report.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Ready shot. Hey, Ozzy. Sit hot. Let's go. Sit hot. Go right here. Hey, report.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And this is caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Hey, out. Report. It's not.
Henry trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point, just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
It's on.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens will add to their fourth quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen, but this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll get that complete to Vele. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Throwing Nix. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
The slot man in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Shot. 13. Sit on. You change it. Get on.
Here's Jackson. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely. 43 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Broncos about set to go on offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Operating from the gun, Nix. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McLaughlin. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's McLaughlin. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Nix once more. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cortland Sutton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. After After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Now there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
No, we changed it. 180. What is it? Hey.
Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Yo.
They'll try and choose some clock with now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth.
Mustang 19, Dragon 60. 19 Lion.
Following the fumble recovery, Nix. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, and that'll bring up second down. To throw is Nix. Throw left side complete. That's McLaughlin. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Nix looking to throw again. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Lutz good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
And powering through at the 35. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 65 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
Henry again on second down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now Lamar changing the look.
Hey, report. Report. Touch.
On third down, Henry. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. Fourth down. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Report. Hey, report. Report. Go. Shut up.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. What a drive this is turning out to be. That is 4 fourth down conversions.
So give them credit for being aggressive and going after it. But on the flip side, how do you not find a way to stop one of those attempts? That means they're not playing with confidence on that side of the ball.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 180. No, we changed it.
And the busy night for Henry continues. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Hey. You are X. Hey. What a shot.
Here's Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And we'll play host to a battle between conferences. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's all up next.
Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from KC. The dangerous Miko Hardman on the return. We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
For so many years, Mike, the conversation was, is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL? And I think now, after winning back-to-back Super Bowls 3 and 4 years, it's not so much, is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL now? It's, is he entering the conversation as being one of the best quarterbacks of all time? I certainly am one of those people that believe that's the case. He has a chance through the rest of his career, now not even being 30 years old, to accomplish a lot of things that are...
And he will... to the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Oh, man, what a start to this one, Greg. Right out of the gate, first play of the game. A big ball downfield for the touchdown.
I don't even think the fans have settled into their seats, Mike. I mean, you talk about a fast start. There was no settling into this one. This play caller wanted to attack early, and boy, did he ever.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time, and leading them out, their quarterback, it's Jalen Hurts.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. They face second down and 7. A pistol snap back to Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. Second down and 8. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Hurts working in the pistol. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
First down throw, Mahomes, and that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again. 15. It's second and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Yellow! Eye on these two, eye on these two. Yellow! Right side!
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. He has come out of the gate smoking. His 3rd touchdown, all in this opening quarter of play. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. To throw on 2nd down is Hurt. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He's got it inside the 5. He is in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. So what a start. You don't always get 3 possessions in the first quarter, let alone 3 TD passes in the opening frame. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Kenneth Gainwell going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time.
Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes. Taking off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That is caught. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll come up here, first and 10. And that's a curious one. Just going to take a knee here. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Second and 11.
Go, set.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on
Delayed
top.
game, offset.